So I turned 30 years old back in January, which means I'm officially entering my Unk era. Besides January being my birth month, it also marks my 25th year anniversary of being a gamer. When I was 5 years old, my dad took me to Walmart and bought me a yellow Game Boy Color and a copy of Pokemon Yellow as a birthday gift. Once I put that cartridge into that Game Boy Color and started playing, I've been in love ever since. From Pokemon to Elden Ring and everything in between, I've played more games than some of you can imagine. Out of all my years of gaming, my favorite games are the ones I had the most fun playing. Fun is the reason why, after 25 years, I still pick up a controller. I know fun is a subjective term, so I know people will disagree with me when I say Astro Bot was the funnest game to play in 2024. Personally, it was one of the funnest games I've played in a while. I believe Astro Bot deserved to win Game of the Year. Now, we all know the controversy between Astro Bot and the crybaby Black Myth Wukong devs along with their fanboys. Just because Black Myth Wukong sold 10 million copies in 3 days doesn't automatically make it Game of the Year. Now, every gamer's idea of fun isn't getting your head beat in by a fat-faced giant monk man for 3 hours. Judging by the percentage of people who completed this game, most of the player base wasn't having fun and decided to quit. On the other hand, Astro Bot is one of those games that will make you feel like a kid again. It's fun, creative, colorful, and challenging. Sony takes that little robot from the playroom and gives him some spotlight. The developers at Team Asobi created a fantastic platformer with amazing level design. Astro Bot introduces fresh ideas to the platforming genre, delivering an exciting experience that's both nostalgic for older gamers like me and genuinely fun for younger gamers. Though it may not be as innovative as a game like Mario Odyssey, it stands firmly as one of the best platformers in recent years. Astro Bot takes you on an exciting journey where a robot captain named Astro and his crew were attacked by a green alien named Space Bully Nebulax, who steals the CPU of the PS5 mothership. After crash landing on a desert planet, Astro must travel the universe with his dual speeder to recover his lost crew and the mothership core components in order to repair it. Throughout your journey, you will explore different galaxies which are home to various planets. Each planet you visit is unique, but what really makes some of these levels stand out are the mechanics. Astro Bot takes advantage of the DualSense motion controls by incorporating it into its gameplay. It goes beyond using the same adaptive trigger and tingly vibrations. When tilting the controller left or right, you can control Astro's dual speeder or certain platforms. You can rotate the controller to aim various gadgets. On one spooky level, you can blow on the touchpad to extinguish flames. Personally, I tried farting on it to see if it will let me blow out the candles as well. To my surprise, it worked. The downside is that I had to change my underwear. Fortunately, this is the tip of the iceberg in terms of mechanics. There are power-ups you can use that grant you various abilities. When visiting certain planets, you will receive one of 12 power-ups, like the Frog Punch, that grants you a long-range punch attack. Besides hitting enemies, it can be used to bust down objects, blocking your path, and used when platforming, like grabbing onto objects and propelling yourself. Bulldog Dash is a jetpack that gives Astro the ability to blast forward with enough force to damage enemies and destroy obstacles in his way. Another jetpack device is the Chicken Jump. This gadget is similar to the Bulldog Dash. The only difference is that it forces you upward instead of forward. Each power-up you acquire in the game has its own unique style and abilities. While these tools are necessary to complete these levels, they're also a lot of fun to use, adding excitement and variety to the gameplay. Every planet you visit offers a distinct theme and level design, keeping the experience fresh and engaging throughout your journey. Developers at Team Asobi do an amazing job at crafting stages that just don't have fantastic platforming, but also have great music, mechanics, and exploration that creates a joyful experience. The stages that stand out the most were Slow-Mo Casino that used a time-slowing mechanic that helps you travel across fast-moving objects. Downside Surprise had you shrink into a little bot mouse and provided unique gameplay interactions with the environment. The Bathhouse Battle stage uses a unique sponge system that is full of fun. Last but not least is Luna Sola. What makes this level so unique is that the floors and walls shift depending on whether the day or night button has been pressed. With 6 different galaxies to visit in Astro Bot, each planet you come across offers a decently sized area filled with secrets and goodies to uncover. Exploring each planet is important. Not only does it help you progress through the story, but it also unlocks new content and collectibles. There are many items to discover across these worlds, including puzzle pieces that are often easy to find. However, warp portals are more well hidden and can take some time to locate. Once you find a warp portal, it will teleport you to a hidden planet located in the mysterious Lost Galaxy. Hunting these portals was my favorite part of the game, as it provided a surprising and consistent way to introduce new planets throughout the adventure. As you explore, you'll come across many of your missing crewmates. You'll quickly notice that some of them are bot versions of iconic PlayStation characters from first-party titles like Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and Ratchet & Clank. There are also third-party characters featured in the game, particularly those with a strong history on PlayStation platforms. In total, there are around 301 bots to rescue, with 195 of them being special cameo characters. Most bots are fairly easy to find, though a few are cleverly hidden and require more effort to discover. Team Asobi takes Sony's nostalgic factor to the next level by giving some of the cameo bots actual supporting roles rather than just background appearances. We all know Kratos was the first cameo bot revealed in the trailer, but I won't talk about him here. His appearance wasn't my personal favorite, so here's your spoiler warning. My favorite cameo was Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. Her level allows you to wield her iconic bow. This section plays like a miniature archery-based adventure complete with mechanical creatures from her universe. It's not only a fun detour from the core gameplay, but also a loving tribute to Horizon's world and mechanics. All of these cameo bots drawn from PlayStation's extensive library triggered waves of nostalgia for me. From start to finish, I loved every second of discovering them. The crash site in Astro Bot serves as your hub world, where you interact with the bots you've rescued, spend your gold coins, and putting your puzzle pieces to good use. This area acts as your base of operations as you work to rebuild the PS5 mothership. Within the crash site, you'll find a variety of activities and features, such as discovering new collectibles, customizing your dual speeder, outfitting Astro with new costumes, and visiting robo animals at the safari park. The crash site plays an important role in the overall story. As you rescue more bots, new areas within the hub world become accessible. Progressing through the game requires you to rescue a certain number of bots in order to unlock these areas, which in turn grants access to new galaxies. To complete the main story, you'll need to find at least 200 bots, so it's crucial to keep an eye out for any in need of rescue as you explore each planet. There are multiple hidden levels in Astro Bot which take the form of secret planets scattered throughout each galaxy. If you want to complete every level and rescue every bot, you'll need to uncover these hidden planets. To make them appear, you'll often need to explore the nebula by flying around in your ship or by completing other planets within the same region. As you explore, small events will occasionally appear in the galaxy, promoting you to investigate. These events are usually straightforward. Majority of the time, you'll need to bump into mysterious objects with your ship in order to reveal a hidden planet and unlock a new level. Other times, you might need to fly around fields of asteroid, a cluster of swirling space debris, or chase down an alien escaping with a puzzle piece. My favorite type of hidden level in Astro Bot is the Void Trials. These challenging stages are themed around the iconic PlayStation symbols, square, triangle, circle, and X. You'll find them in 4 out of the 6 galaxies, and unlocking them grants access to some of the most intense levels in the game. The Void Trials are designed to push your skills and reaction time to the limit. Their difficulty can make you either love this game even more or momentarily hate it. I died countless times and had to start over from the beginning, but when I finally completed one of these Void Trials, it gave me a strong sense of satisfaction that made the struggle feel completely worth it. Enemy variety is the only weak point in Astro Bot. Most of the development focus clearly went into the gameplay mechanics, audio, and visuals. As a result, you'll encounter the same enemy types across multiple planets, with new enemy designs appearing only occasionally. However, when it comes to the boss fights, it's a completely different story. The boss encounters are highly creative and make excellent use of the game's power-ups and mechanics, resulting in a truly enjoyable battle. Whether you're knocking the teeth out of a giant gorilla or delivering an uppercut to a massive snake, each boss fight feels unique, imaginative, and genuinely fun. Astro Bot is a joyful, imaginative, and expertly crafted platformer that celebrates the history of PlayStation while delivering its own unique identity. From its creative level design and satisfying power-ups to its charming cast of bots and nostalgic cameos, the game consistently delights at every turn. The Crash Site Hub world adds a fun sense of progression and personalization, while the hidden planets and Void Trials offer rewarding challenges for the players seeking more depth. Although the enemy variety is somewhat limited, it's a minor flaw in an otherwise standout experience. The sheer creativity packed into the environment, mechanics, and boss battles more than make up for it. Whether you're a longtime PlayStation fan or a newcomer, Astro Bot is an unforgettable adventure that's hard not to love. So, without further ado, I give Astro Bot a 10 out of 10. That will be it for today's review. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comment section below regarding Astro Bot. And don't forget to tap that notification bell in order to stay up to date on my content. Stay safe, my friends, and have fun. Peace.